Everyone in Maroa knew the bridge. It wasn't big, just a narrow concrete bridge that crossed the creek on the edge of town, right where the pavement turned to gravel and the streetlights stopped. During the day, it looked normal. Water moved under it. Kids rode bikes over it without slowing down. Cars passed without thinking. But at night, there was a light. Not a street light, not a flashlight, not a headlight. A light under the bridge. It wasn't always there. That was the part that made it worse. Some nights, the creek was dark. Other nights, there was a soft yellow glow coming from underneath, like something was turned on and forgotten. No one knew where it came from. There was no building nearby, no power line, no outlet, just light. Kids noticed it first. They'd be riding home as the sun went down, pedaling fast because everyone knew not to be out too late, and someone would slow down. Is it on tonight? They'd stop at the edge of the bridge and look down. If the light wasn't there, they crossed quickly and moved on. If it was there, nobody wanted to go first. The light didn't flicker. It didn't move. It didn't shine upward like a flashlight. It just sat there, glowing against the concrete, lighting up the water in a way that made the shadows stretch too long. Someone once dropped a rock. They watched it fall into the light. The splash sounded normal, but the light didn't change. Another kid waved a stick down toward it. The stick disappeared into the glow, then came back out looking exactly the same. Nothing happened. That somehow made it worse. After a while, kids made rules. You don't stop on the bridge. You don't throw things when the light is on. You don't talk about it while you're standing there. And you never, ever go under the bridge. Not even during the day. Especially not during the day. Because the weird thing was this. During the day, there was no sign of it ever being there. No wires, no scorch marks, no bulb. Just concrete, water, and shadows. But every once in a while, someone would swear they saw something under there in the daylight. Not the light, just the place where it should be. Like the air was heavier there. Like the space remembered. One fall evening, a group of kids had to cross the bridge after football practice. It was darker than usual, cloudy, cold enough that their breath showed. They slowed down without saying anything. The light was on. Nobody wanted to stop. Nobody wanted to run. So they walked. Halfway across, one kid glanced down, and the light went out. Not slowly, not like someone switched it off. Just gone. The darkness underneath felt deeper than it should have. The kids didn't look again. They didn't talk. They crossed the rest of the bridge and didn't stop until they reached the first house with a porch light on. No one said anything on the ride home. The next day, the bridge looked normal. It always did. But after that, fewer kids crossed it at night. And when they didn't look down anymore. Because the scariest part wasn't the light. It was knowing that something under the bridge knew when you were watching. And sometimes it watched back.